Hey guys, welcome back to Just Piddlin Barbecue. I've noticed that a couple of my videos, they kind of get a lot of traction for a while and then they die down, and then maybe 6 months later they start gaining traction again, and that's what's happened with one of my videos, and that was the 1 year review video of my Grilla Silverbac. Recently I've got a lot of questions on how the grill has done since that 1 year review video, and it's coming up on the 2 year anniversary, I guess, and so I'm just going to call this a 2 year update on the Grilla Silverbac. So let's get started. Alright, now like all of my videos, I try to be as honest as I can with everybody in my videos, especially if it's concerning some kind of review. I could have easily come out here and spent 2 or 3 hours cleaning this thing inside and out, making it try to make it look brand new, nice and shiny and all that stuff. But that's not reality. The reality is your grill doesn't always look that way. This past weekend I cooked a 9-pound Boston butt, and I hadn't even cleaned my grill out since that cook. And I kept it that way so that you'll see exactly what this grill looks like day in and day out for the last 2 years. I'm fixing to clean it out like I would normally do after a long cook, let you see that process, and then go through the grill right after I clean it out, so you can see exactly what it looks like, just like you would have at home. It. I mean, that's really what I do every time I clean it out. That's the process that I go through. It takes all of about 5 minutes. I'm not super cleaning this thing. Now, if my grill grates get real grimy, you know, I may super clean those. I've done that maybe 2 or 3 times since I've had the grill 2 years. So, I mean, that's the process, you know. In my opinion, this grill still looks almost brand new, and I haven't really done a whole lot to keep it looking that way. But now my grill's ready to start up and throw some meat on. Ordinarily I would put tinfoil back on my drip pan again and then put everything back inside, but I want y'all to see how it really looks without the tinfoil on it. I wrote down some notes so I wouldn't forget anything, but some of the things that I'm going to cover or that I should cover, I may leave out because it was in my 1 year review video, and I'll put a link in the description either up here, wherever it goes, so y'all can click on that and watch that if you haven't watched it already. Now let's talk about the internals and externals of the grill and how it's held up since my 1 year review video. The lighting is going to be bad, I'll go ahead and say that, but I don't know how else to really light up the inside of this grill besides standing here with a spotlight, which I don't have, holding it up, but you're going to get the general idea of what I'm talking about. Inside the grill, there's no rust whatsoever inside the grill. How has all the components held up in 2 years? We'll start over here with the hopper side. The fan and the fan motor are still the original fan and fan motor. The auger motor, still the original auger motor. You go through the tube in here, the hot rod is still the original hot rod. I know there's a grill company out there that says hot rods like this are going to fail after about 6 months. Well, I'm 2 years into it, and that's still the original hot rod. Still got the original temp probe inside the grill. What else? The fire pot, still original fire pot. There's no rusting or corroding, you know. It looks like it's been used, and it's been used heavily. I guess I'm going to estimate that I've used this grill 200 to 300 cooks in the last 2 years, which is pretty heavy. But again, no real rust on the inside. The heat deflector, still the original heat deflector. The drip pan, still the original drip pan. So everything on this grill internally and how it came is still intact. I think I said on my other 1 year review video, the only thing that I have changed on this grill is this grill was, to show you how old this grill is, the original grill did not come with the reinforced lid. And there was a gap, so I got it replaced, and I explained that in my other video. But now, every Silverback comes with this reinforced lid, so that's not going to be an issue anymore. The only other thing that I have replaced is the control panel, and that was because a tree frog jumped on the inside of my control panel and shorted it out. I explained that as well in that video with some pictures. And this external meat probe, I had to replace it once because I found that it doesn't like moisture. And if you stick this meat probe into some meat and then wrap it in foil and put it back on, it creates steam and condensation. And if this gets wet inside, then it's not going to be any good. So that was kind of my fault. Everything else on this grill is original, just like I got it when I bought it. One other thing I'd like to mention about the internals is the drip pan. Now this is going into 2 years of having this grill in the original drip pan. And I have noticed a little bit of warpage on my drip pan. I haven't noticed any effect on my cooking or temperatures or anything like that. So it's not bothering me. And I just keep wrapping it in foil and keep using it. There is no issue really whatsoever as far as that's concerned. Now, as far as the external parts go, there's no evidence at all of any rust. I went all the way around it and looked, and I haven't found even a hint of any kind of rust. These hinges still working great, no issues with those, and those are probably been opened and closed probably 1,000 times. Today it's a rainy day, which is probably good because I can show you how I store my grill. I get a lot of questions about how I store my grill. No, I don't have a cover. I've never had a cover for this grill. It stays under my back porch, which is covered, but as you can see today on the back even, there's some moisture that gets thrown in here because of the wind and that kind of thing on a rainy day. So it has seen some rain, it has seen some moisture, it has been rained on. I usually store it under here somewhere, but it's not covered, and yet there's not a hint of rust anywhere on the grill. So again, the powder coating, the coating that they've put on the grill has held up really well. Now let's talk about some changes that have occurred on the new edition of the Silverbac versus my old edition. My old edition came with just regular internals, no stainless steel except for the stainless steel grill grates. And so as you can see, this is what my grill looks like after 2 years of pretty hard use. But now new to the new edition Silverbac, all of the internals are now stainless steel. The fire pot and all that stainless steel, the heat deflector stainless steel, the drip pan is now stainless steel. And so all that stuff that I've been talking about that has lasted for 2 years that's not stainless steel is now stainless steel when you purchase your grill. And so if mine has lasted this long, imagine how long the stainless steel version is going to last. And I think they only added $50 extra. I think now the new Silverback's about $7.49. I paid $6.99 for this grill, and I did pay for my grill. Contrary to everybody, not everybody, but several people have commented on my channels about how I didn't pay for the grill and all that stuff because of my review. I'm just trying to help guys that are looking for a grill get some good, honest information about a quality product. That's all I'm trying to do. And so the new versions come with stainless steel internals, which I think is awesome. Along with the stainless steel internals, they've also added a pellet dump to the back of the pellet hopper. Now for me, that's not a big deal. If mine had a pellet hopper, a pellet dump, I probably wouldn't use it. But some people, that seems to be a big thing. So they added a pellet dump and the stainless steel internals. So now I'm going to put the foil on my my drip pan, and then I'm just going to put everything back together just like I normally would. How my grill looks after I put everything back together after cleaning it. And I mean, this is what it looks like every day, you know, 2 years after I got it. I would say that 2 years after having this grill probably looks and cooks as good as a lot of new grills on the market today. Now, is there anything that I would change about it? One of the things that I would change is, and it hasn't been a problem until recently, if you'll look at videos from say a year ago, this back porch used to be covered in an outdoor carpet. It was green. It kind of supposed to look like fake grass, I guess. But it started over wear and tear. It started tearing and getting holes in it and stuff, so we tore it up. And our plan was to recover it again, but then we kind of liked the look of the wood, the kind of rusted look. The problem is, this Silverback, because of the base is a little narrow and the wheelbase is short, the center of gravity is kind of high, and then when you add 20 pounds of pellets on this end, when you start pulling it across these boards that aren't really that even, it can get kind of tip happy. And so, you know, it doesn't take a whole lot to tip this thing over, as you can see. I mean, it doesn't take a whole lot of force at all, especially when you got a full hopper. And so if I could change that, I would try to widen the base, lengthen the wheelbase and that kind of thing to give it more of a sawhorse type base for it. Luckily, Grilla Grills has come up with a solution for that, and that's what my next video is going to be about, so be sure to check that out. If you have found that this video has been helpful to you, please give me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to my channel, and you can check Grilla Grills out at grillagrills.com. If you ask them any questions or anything, please let them know that where you got your information from, just Piddlin Barbecue. I'd appreciate it. So leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and until next time, I'll be piddling.